Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about the new welfare servant for JP that comes from this year's summer event, Knocknarea, and there's a lot of interesting stuff going on and kind of a lot I want to discuss, so let's get right into it. So of course, as you guys might know, she was the character I was pretty much the most excited for, at least from this summer event. She's a foreigner and she's an arts AoE. She has a 3 arts deck, and let's just get right into the skills. So, I think first I want to talk about the second skill, actually, as that kind of has to do with a lot of her kit. So her second skill, and I think is the thing a lot of people are most talking about. So her second skill increases party's NP damage by 20% for 3 turns, and then we get on to the big stuff. Grants party My Fair Soldier debuff, except self for 3 turns, and it's a demerit. So what is My Fair Soldier? Well, it seals skills. So you click this skill, and if it hits, which is another thing we'll talk about in a second, it seals the party's skills besides herself. Okay, well, skill seal, that's a pretty big downside, right? So it's got to be big buffs. So the way this works is, the buffs that gain, so the buffs are, I'll just tell the buffs. So the buffs are 50% attack up and 30% defense up. But the way it works is, it's not like you click this and then the demerit happens, the skill gets sealed, and then you get the other stuff for 3 turns. You only get the buffs, the 50% attack up and 30% defense up, while your skills are sealed from the My Fair Soldier debuff. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can check me in the comments, but this is awful. I feel like this is awful. Another thing that's interesting to keep in mind is servants that have debuff resistance can resist this. So you can't even, I don't even know in what situation you'd want to, guarantee get this. But it's not even a guarantee if the servant has debuff resistance or debuff immunity. It really sucks that you don't also get the buffs. Because I could see this going, okay, well, at least I can cleanse myself or whatever. But you can't even do that, And then also on top of it, it's 20% NP damage. That's not... all this stuff is not enough for this big of a demerit, in my opinion. But anyway, a lot of her other stuff talks about the My Fair Soldier stuff, so let's not, make an opinion yet, but okay. First skill, or not opinion, I already know everything this character does, but yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. So first skill, very similar to normal Med W, as we call her, Maeve, whatever, Med B, skill. So it grants debuff immunity 1 time 3 turns, recovers own HP by 1,000 every turn for 3 turns, and charges own NP gauge every turn for 3 turns by 20%. That part is really nice, since she is a looper. I think the 20% really adds a nice consistency to her looping. And then she charges 30% battery for every ally with the My Fair Soldier status. So of course you click the second skill first. Hopefully, if you're building a team, I just don't even know, what are you trying to do here? I don't know, but, maybe some, super stat stick. Does that even exist in this game, though? But, and I should say, you can always, of course, just click the skills first, you can just click all the skills first. Maybe you could figure out a team build where, you're just clicking all the skills first, then you click her skill, and then it doesn't matter, but it still just is I don't know, it's not even that big of a buffs, Anyway, 30% battery, this is on a 6-turn cooldown. This one's also on a 6-turn cooldown as well. Third skill, and this is where things start, to me, what are we doing? I guess it's lore, I guess, sealing the stuff and everything, but, sometimes I think they take lore a little too serious, and then also I think sometimes they you know, like, if you're doing lore, there's some characters that should be more powerful than they are, and there's probably some characters, servants that should be weaker than they are, you know, it's like, when you get into the lore, trying to be lore accurate and relevant, I don't know, man, I'm out on that, but anyway, third skill, increases arts by 20%, chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn, 60% max. Still don't understand why in 2023 we can't have 100% stun all enemies for 1 turn, but, you know, I talked about that with, who was it, Anastasia, I think? And reduces all enemies' defense for 3 turns. And then 500% chance to seal party's arts cards, except her and Castortoria. It's 1 turn, not a big deal, but it's just like, what? I don't know. To me, it's like this is not a good enough skill to have that kind of demerit, you know. But anyway, let's get on to the NP. NP is 4-hitter AoE arts, like I said. Deals damage, removes debuffs. That's pretty nice. Her own debuffs. Could you imagine if she removed her own little gimmick thing? That'd be kind of funny. And it recovers her own HP. Actually, this is a very large HP recovery. This is not something to scoff at or whatever. 5,000 on Overcharge 1. That's actually a lot. I don't know what you can do with that. Maybe, like, throw in, I don't know, Proto Merlin or something. Anyway, but that's interesting. I do kind of, I like that super high health healing. If this said party, then we might be cooking. But anyway, and yeah, that's her kit. Overall, I guess I kind of started to, I should talk about the passive. She has the forced percent NP every turn and 4 critical stars. That's actually pretty nice. So basically, when you're looping, you're going to be getting 24% every turn. That makes it pretty consistent, right? You know? Let me just, so, I don't know. Overall, and you can go ham in the, like, let me have it in the comments if I'm missing something, you know? Because this is a really interesting character. I kind of want to, you know, hear you, everyone's opinions. But my opinion is this character is just so gimmicky. And I haven't even gotten onto one part that I want to talk about, but, you know, we're talking about this character. She just is so gimmicky, and I don't know, I feel like welfares need to be, like, pretty good, or at least, like, not gimmicky like this, you know, to me. Like, in 2023, she's gonna be able to loop, she's gonna be able to do whatever, which is cool. This, you know, where we're at in the game right now, you can use, like, a lot of servants and a lot of characters, but there's sort of a level of, like, you know, it'd be great to give new players more options and tools, rather than, like, here's another arts looper that's, like, not that amazing, you know, and hey, still need Castortoria, you know. Anyway, that's kind of what I feel about her. I think that, she's gonna be usable. She's not, like, bad. She just feels bad. And, you know, a character she reminded me of immediately, I still think this other character is worse, but she immediately reminded me of Summer Okita, where it's like, why are we putting all these all these demerits and all this negative stuff on her, and kind of making her only able to loop, which I think with Knocknarea too, like, Knocknarea's basically only going to be able to loop, really. She can't really be used in other content unless you really find a team that wants to, you know, skill seal for 3 turns or whatever, you know, which again could happen, but, you know, anyway, Summer Okita is very similar to this character, where it's just like, why are we putting so many demerits and stuff on these characters? I don't understand that they're not, that skills aren't even good enough, you know? Like, look at Kukulkan's skills. They don't have demerits. Eating stars is not a demerit. I guess it is. I guess they think eating stars is a demerit. But, like, these are real demerits. Eating stars is not, you know? But it just kind of baffles me sometimes, where it's like the game will go, okay, well, 20% arts up has to be demerited. Cannot let that slide. And then, you know, Kukulkan can ride, you know? Anyway, I'm not even beat up on Kukulkan. I love Kukulkan. Anyway, last thing I wanted to talk about. This has kind of been a negative video, but I do wanna show you guys something that I found interesting. This is the list of welfares. The 3 of the last 5. So Valkyries, EO, and then Knocknarea now. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. I can do math. Have been AoE arts loopers. And it's like Knocknarea is like arguably the worst one here. And I just it's just like, I don't know, like I wish that they would kind of help the new players out, right? Because anniversary is always when people want to start the game, or at least I feel like I recommend people start JP in the game and stuff, and it's like, it's like 100% amazing to get like a good arts looper, but it's not good. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about her. I'm a little disappointed. I think that is, take everything I'm saying with like the extra like bias that I was really excited that she came out, and I really wanted her to be good. So I might be being more harsh on her. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think I'm wrong, please let me know, because I want to use her, honestly, Also, if you guys have any ideas for like team comps, or like teams that would work well with her kit, let me know as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you do. Also, shout outs to everyone that's been watching the videos recently. I really appreciate it. We've been getting a lot of views and likes on my last 2 Chloe videos, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.